Richard Sherman came out the other day and was highly critical of the new NFL contact rule. He does not like the new tackling rules in the NFL. Richard Sherman said that they are impossible. Now, I want to say, I understand why Richard Sherman is upset. I get it. I totally understand Richard Sherman's frustration. The NFL changed their rules. And they not only changed the rules, they went through it. They changed them in a massive way. Defensive battles are now basically lost. We used to have a receiver and a corner would run down the field together, and it was a fair fight. Now it's not a fair fight. The rules have shifted towards wide receivers. Richard Sherman's job has not only been devalued, the rules have been changed to make Richard Sherman's job nearly impossible. Again, I totally understand. In college, all the time, I run into rules that are unfair, and they're set up for you to fail. It's frustrating. It stinks. And look, Richard Sherman's right. He's critical of the rules. He makes every point. I totally agree with everything Richard Sherman says. However, you knew that was coming. I still think that the NFL rule changes were right. The NFL's new contact rule is a step in the right direction. See, the NFL changing the rules made so many people angry. Look, I don't even like the new rules, but I can acknowledge they're the right business move. If you're the NFL, by changing the new rules, you made the right business decision. So first, because of the new rules, scoring is going to go up. And when scoring goes up, viewership will go up, and the NFL will make more money. But the second thought is this. The second one that I think honestly is more important is that big hits on wide receivers are now gone. They're going to be eliminated. It'll be slow at first. At first, you'll see a bunch of penalties and flags, and this year's going to be really messy. But 8 years from now, we're just going to hit differently. Football's going to change and evolve. And the truth is, the NFL does not care about Richard Sherman. They don't. The NFL has bigger concerns. First, they got to make money. The NFL's a business. But the other thing the NFL is concerned about, that's why they don't really care at all what Richard Sherman says, is 30 years from now, the NFL wants to still exist. See, 30 years from now, as science evolves and the world gets more progressive, public opinion on hitting in football really is going to matter. Are moms going to let their kids play? Am I going to let my kids play? That's an interesting question. Probably, if my kids want to, they can play. I'm not going to force them to play. That's how I feel. But if public concerns and public opinion around the NFL and around hitting in football doesn't change and get better, the NFL could be facing a significant, maybe not, they wouldn't lose everything, they wouldn't be gone forever, but they could severely diminish if they don't keep their goodwill going. Again, moms not letting their kids play, that could happen. Legislation could change. That'd be really a bad thing for the NFL. So the NFL needs to keep on everybody's good side by changing the rules and making them safer. I get it. I don't really like it either. I like football the way it's been my whole life. But the NFL is playing a long game. A game I respect. Even if I don't like the rule, I can acknowledge it's the right business move. The NFL is willing to take a hit now. They're willing to make their fans angry for the longevity of the league because they want to exist 30 years from now. So even though Richard Sherman's mad, even though people on Twitter are mad, which people on Twitter are always mad, it doesn't matter what you do. None of that matters because it's a long-term move for the benefit of the NFL in 30 years from now. That's why I actually support the NFL's new rule changes and why I think guys like Richard Sherman, they're going to complain all they want, but the NFL doesn't care. It's not their job. Their job is to make money and to remain in existence. And that's what they're doing. And they're doing everything they can to keep the program going. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Remember, you can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, on YouTube. Basically, everywhere you can find a podcast, you can find Strong Opinion Sports. And if you really want to help me grow this podcast, tell your friends about this show. Share it on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about this podcast. Thank you so much. My name is Zach Schaumler, and have a great day.